Okay, you guys have checked this out, right?
Round 1. Capture the objective.
So everything is pretty alright so far here. Push in with bubbles. And Poco, at the same time, goes for this greedy push. And then he notices, oh shit, Adora is on me. And I'm discorded. Oh shit, what should I do? Well, fly down, get the Mega, fly back up. And now nothing happens. He's back up. How does he die? He's just dying. Okay, so he's gonna move up, right? Sees the brig. Gets discorded. They are heavily focusing him. For a brief moment at least. And Adora is constantly keeping an eye on him. And then he goes for the Diva again. Is the Diva because of... Oh! It's because of Boombox. So Boombox... Man, that's a massive arm, by the way. This is a massive arm. But it's... Wow. Okay, anyways. It's because Boombox wants to be able to shoot forward here, right? But instead... Poco just dies as a result. He can't make these trades. Does EKO have the armor pack? No, he doesn't. Okay, I wanna see this again. So he tried to armor pack there, he didn't use it. Carpe is spamming I need healing all the time, so Carpe, he needs healing. Okay, Poco's back up. EKO is the one calling. Wait, did Sado need the heal there? Does Sado actually need the heal here?
The objective is now active.
No, he doesn't. He does not need the heal. You see this? Sado, full HP, 1 bar. Equal. Break heal. Poco, focused. Poco's like, ah shit, he took the heal. Well, I'm still gonna go in. And he goes in, so they can do what? Okay, so focus is towards... Neptuno has Lucio. Does he? Neptuno has Lucio. Ryan, Sado, and IDK. Sado. Okay, so he's ready with the self bubble there. And yeah, suddenly it's a 6v5. Then it's a 6v4 because Sado got booped down. Okay, let's see how everyone spectates it, or like scouts. Okay, so you have two people, Ryan watching main, you see what's his name, Rhea, checking blue. Oh, you see that? You see that, Adora? Denying Neptuno. Rally comes in. Eva gets stunned. It looks like they bait in people. Who's making the calling here now? So Boombox wanted to scout, I think. That's why he flew up. He scouted is someone hiding or whatever. They go in, rally, I think EQO calls it. And then they shatter. I mean, and they decide to trans. IDK is gonna get boop, gonna boop EQO in. There it is. Does he have bash? He uses bash. Yeah, he is using bash right now. And oh, that's unlucky. He stuns Rhea. And Rhea is like, no, no. Well, it doesn't matter because Eco is going down.
Pass into the iris.
Then trans gets used because Sado is standing AFK. So yeah, trans was not necessary. Trans would be necessary there though. If you want to have Karpa alive, that's a necessary trans. I feel like Fusion don't pay attention. They don't pay attention to what's actually happening. Like IDK booping equal. Setting up the boop. Poco being focused and then going for these, yeah, this random trans. Keep in mind, it's the last fight. Neptuno goes in, he tries to boop here. That's a massive boop onto Bebe. Unfortunately, Bebe doesn't get booped. Trans comes in. No, I mean, bomb. And that's a nice stun. But Gujwe is far away, so he doesn't get killed. And also Adora with the ult. Then Neptuno dies. And Poco loses mech. The bomb goes in. They bet a lot of things into the bomb here. So yeah, Poco goes out. Booped out. Oh, he got booped out. Oh, and then he didn't want to go to Carpe. I think the best case scenario for him is like he might as well go to Carpe. Might as well go to Carpe. Or just jump down middle and get Mega. Because he's gonna die. Trance is not necessary here because there's no Reinhardt. Zarya is far away, you have a shield blocking the Zarya. Brig is not near you. There's only a Lucian near you. So trance was not necessary. And well, if you're... And that grab as well, definitely not necessary. Small skirmish. Taking space as Lucia. And they seem to want to take a long fight here because of yeah, using a lot of ults, wanting to build ults. Harp is all alone here. Not alone, I mean kinda easy to push. Kinda easy to push. Watch this. Bebe scouts Karp, I think, here. And then Karp is standing here. Sure, it's cover, right? But if your team, Sado, Mr. Sado, doesn't help by pushing back or something, well, you have to think about shatter, bomb, all that stuff. I think they're preparing for bomb. Could be preparing for bomb. But yet, Karp is dead. Karp is locked. Do you see the difference here now? What stops them from speeding in? Nothing. That's just sloppy by Fusion. And you can clearly see that it feels like they are on different pages, like for example Poco setting up, but everyone else ignoring Poco for a brief moment. So Fusion is a bit slower to high ground because Sado didn't pin. So this is a set play, I guess. You see it now. It's a set play where they don't go for the pin because they don't want to be the first up. And Poco comes from underneath. Shoom. Boop. Right?
objective is now active.
And then Sado has to back away. He's obviously trying to shield for Carpe. Gets bubbled. And now Carpe goes alone. I think this is the issue. Carpe plays alone here. Like this wide angle, not noticing that Sado is backing. Is that Sado not communicating? Or is that something else? Who knows? Because he's gonna get pushed. See what he can't hide it behind anything because Sado is not there. And this is so much damage given. Done, I mean. Poker. Oh yeah, Boombox died. Then Poker demeched. All of this because Carpe went forward. I think all of this because Carpe went forward. Is this actually Carpe? Or someone else? Feels like they're not thinking for each other. About each other, I mean. Not for. The fight is starting. Angry Briggs. Stun comes in. Why is stun necessary? Okay, they're trying to kill Adora, okay. There's nice kill. Who does he think he's gonna escape with this this angle to the wall? Here. Carpe, do you understand why you take damage? He's trying to break LOS. He's trying to break LOS, but he can't go forward. Otherwise he gets stunned and booped. And if Carpe pays attention to the Reinhardt here, shattering, he would realize, ah, cool, I can kill IDK from the same location, but a tiny bit more to the left, because LOS blocks this thing will, the pillar will block the shatter. It doesn't though. And that's how it gets stunned. And because of this massive stun, Boombox has to use his shatter. Could this stun have been avoided if hugging this corner and still killing IDK? Yes, it would. Like this. Who in their right mind rotates on the outside of the pillar instead of breaking LOS instead? I mean, you can break LOS. What happened with Carpe playing in the middle? Like, why can't he shoot here and rotate in the middle to the other side, but not shoot here and rotate back to the middle to the other side? Get surprised. Ah shit, I'm taking damage. There's this other Zarya. We're crossing beams. Now it's a bit too late. Like, the thing is, if he goes to the right, Godspeed is just gonna follow, right? But I think it's easier to go to the side because people are walking in. And now he's forced back. Maybe it's a set position, who knows, to have Sado alone. Free access to Poco here. It's just trash positioning, to be honest, on the team. I think Sado has fine positioning. Boombox has fine positioning. That's a nice boop by EQO. But because of Carpe taking that wide angle, they have to be passive. See, Godspeed is gonna get this grab, he uses it. Bomb comes out because they don't have any defensives. That's fine. But what is Carpe thinking? I'm gonna shoot. Grab the empty diva. Empty diva mech. Because it's almost dead, right? So it's almost empty. That's how you waste the graph. I think Carpe is a pretty bad Zarya right now. See what I see. I just witnessed Gujwei stealing, like he's a burglar of space right now. Not only time, but space. Watch Gujwei. Everyone is watching Gujwei. They know he's there. It's very hard to miss him. So yeah, he tries to go for the stun here. And get Adora. Adora puts up shield. Stun doesn't come through, there's no discord. And this is how Gujwei just comes in. You see Gujwei? He can shatter now, actually. He can shatter now. He can get Poco easily. He can get Sado. Then he gets spooked by Neptuno, so Neptuno actually helps him. That's such a risky thing. That's such a risky thing. Letting him just go in and shatter like that. And Carpe dying, yeah. What a surprise. You walk in. Now rally plus nothing. And so Beat comes out. See IDK. How is he allowed to do this? When the Philly were, yeah, he fell, okay, there. But still, how is, this is a different thing, but how is EQO allowed, or allowing the Lucia to just move in like that? So he sees IDK, notices him, he knows. He's like, guys, I have the critical information. Anyone behind? Nope. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. How do you not know about this Lucio coming in? He sees IDK. Just beat. You can shield bash. You can shield bash the Lucio behind you. I know that this is a bad situation for Fiddler. So sure, Shatter comes in. Sure. He just has to use Shatter because otherwise, yeah, can't do anything. So he's currently by the corner. Gets sucked in. Ah, he's trying to reach Rhea. That's why. And he's moving with Rhea. Okay, and then he realizes, ah shit, Gujwei. Ah shit. I think Sado maybe was a bit too quick there. That could have, yeah, I don't know. That's a great shatter by Gujwei. That's a great shatter. So far, this was the first map. So far it feels like Fusion has split the ideas of what they want, or like they are not, like the tunnel visioning, for example, Carpet tunnel visioning, Poker tunnel visioning, or someone not noticing them, and then Poker dies or gets immect. Carpet dies, taking wide angles, not noticing, okay, enemies are pushing in, shit, I can't stay. And I don't know, Sado has to play super defensive because he's not getting resources. They are not playing around Sado at all. It's very visible. When he moves in with Rally there at the last in the last fight, he lets go of the Lucio. It goes behind him. Those are things you can't know. Like those are things. Sure, in hindsight, it's super easy to go and nitpick, right? It's super easy. We can go and nitpick for days, but that's something you shouldn't do as Break. You shouldn't let go of the Lucio like that because of Rally. It's sort of like putting down visors in real life and turning on bot mode. Next map is Paris. Very clever of Poco to not move in. They're trying to wait until, you know, to see if they're going in, chasing, whatever. And this is a set play. This is a set play by Fusion. And it's a set play... No, wait. It's a set play by Spark. By Spark, I was mixing them up. And they try to pop the bubble and go in for the pin. But EQO goes in for the stun. Nice. That's a good... good find, so to say. Nice try to kill Sado there. Massive charge for Sado. Same thing again. What is he thinking, to be honest? He is gone. He's gone. And you see, no one cares about Sado anymore. No one. Because they can't do anything, right? Once he's pinned, it's a game over. So Sado goes in. Yeah, no, it's not game over. Bubble breaks. Bubble breaks and EQO can go in for the stun if he would be going in for the stun. If he was planning for it. Right now it's too late, way too late. But they can break the bubble. It's broken right now. And they can save him if they want to. If you know, if they're thinking, okay, we're good enough to help our teammate here. Neptuno can boop him inwards so he doesn't go into the house. They're trying, at least. I mean, they're trying, but it's so slow. It's like they didn't expect it. But yeah, then they have to back out. They play this slow because of waiting for Sado. Sado goes in. There's a nice kill on IDK. That's a nice kill.
Into the iris.
Nice boop. There we go. Then clean up. Okay, next fight. So they have all ults except Trance and Primal. Rally. Rav. Bomb. Neptuno beating. That's a nice save. Do you guys see this? That's a nice save on Sado there. That's how you beat. That's exactly how you beat for bomb. Neptuno knows. He knows. And good kill on Godspeed by Poco. Trance used in order to save everyone in the grab. Then this is a lot of damage to heal through. Barely making it. And then Rally comes out. You gotta back out, Sado. He's backing out just in time. Dude, you can't sit on the middle like that. Sado's bubble cuts off a beat to people caught in Carpus Grav. I don't think that was intentional because he put down bubble before the bomb and beat came down.
Into the iris.
Good kill on IDK. He was all alone here. Okay. Sado jumps out, that's good.
60 seconds remaining.
You see, Sado is way more aggressive on Monkey than Reinhardt. He's not afraid. Like, he has jumped to jump out. Compared to what we saw on Oasis.
APM 좀 올려볼까? Time to raise my
30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds remaining. It's like a timer for a McDonald's meal. Sado is hopefully not gonna be a happy meal. Or like, you know, the surprise kill. That's a nice stun. They should have realized that EQO is always positioning for car. I think Rhea wanted to boop in Sado, and then they go for the pin. This is pretty good for fusion. Not anymore though.
time to raise my APM.
There's the stun. Stun plus Discord.
The iris.
And Primal wouldn't be necessary if Sado... No, I mean, Trias wouldn't be necessary if Sado didn't guess greed with holding Primal. Because now Godspeed is close to a Grav. But that's one thing that you can't do as, how to say, you just can't hope that your Winston is not gonna greed. Once the stun is in, you gotta trance. So Boombox made the right choice. Shatter comes in. Sado dies. Yeah, they don't get anything done. Just dropping the ball. Because of, I think this stun started it. Wanna go back and check a bit more. This is how it goes in. Bubble broken. Quickly has to avoid LOS. He has 1 second on jump. Can he make it?
Experience tranquility.
I don't think trance was necessary, to be honest, at all. He was safe, but that's something Boombox couldn't. Boombox doesn't know the threshold for Winston. It was called out, like Sado going low. It's a lot of damage, but if you spam a Q, you pop the primal. So yeah, losing trance here is big. Because they just play defensive. You just have to touch. Beat for bomb, grab. That's it. The next fight. You switch sides.
Time to raise my APM.
That's a nice block on Neptuno. It's very important that they didn't get this done. Because if they did, Adora or Godspeed would be dead here. Okay, so Carpe used his bubble. He's getting farmed. He has no idea.
Nerf this.
Oh no.
Into the iris.
Carpe is playing alone. Boombox goes in for the late trance. Carpe, yeah, still playing alone. I think it's very visible right now, guys. It's extremely visible what Fusion lacks and doesn't lack in.
Get through this. Time to raise my APM.
So yeah, he goes up to Sado. Now you take the pillar, that's fine, you take the pillar. Here is the issue. This is the issue. Sado. There's a huge disconnect between these two. Huge disconnect, in my opinion. Because right now, Rhea is getting Boombox and Poco. And everyone else, well, here, there Zarya gets Carpe. It's a very similar position, right? Godspeed takes similar position to Carpe, but it's a bad one because Carpe is AFK farming on the Diva. Obviously, they're pushing the Zen. But now it's 3 people for 1 person. While here it's 1 for 1. And then we have 4 for 1. Or 4 for 3. But it's 4 for 1 because Ryan is in the focus. Everyone's shooting Ryan. And of course you're getting pushed in, stunned, etc. Of course.
Pass into the iris.
And that trance, it's so late. They're playing alone. Impulsively. Yeah, they play too. So that trance comes in too late because you had to deal with the Diva. Probably didn't notice Ryan going low.
I'll show them. Routing
Nothing stops Adora and Gushway pushing in. Because there's no damage from the Zarya, right? Fusion has no chance versus teamwork. That's where they are losing. Once they play team, if they play teams that brawl, like Justice, like Paris, like Fuel, then they have the chance to win. So Rhea got slapped here, and it was all a bait for Neptuno. Why is he rushing in actually?
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
So Rhea got slapped.
Objective A.
Why is Neptune? Oh, he's trying to boop them away. He gets discorded and killed. And guys, okay. $1 million question. $1 million question. Where's my see? Imagine that it's the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire theme right now. So it's time. Wait, do I have it actually? Oh yeah, I do. Does Carpe have bubble on cooldown? Option A, yes. Option B, no. Option C, he doesn't have bubble. Option D, he doesn't know himself. But I'm giving you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going with option A. Is that the final answer, chat? Option A? What do you want to change? Correct. He has the answer. I mean, he has the bubble. He has the bubble. And Neptuno is dead. This is why I love the client. This is exactly why I love the client. So it's just sloppy play by Fusion. Next fight. Now, Spark has a lot more ult charge. I know it's a bit confusing up top there, but they switch. They'll switch sides. I mean. So Gushway force back, Sado force back. This is a great way to just break LOS.
time to raise my APM. Damn it.
And main thing is to just force away Winston. You want to make space for your own team. He moves in, gets booped. That's a nice boop. Pushed back, jumps in. So Neptuno boops away there. Carpe, I don't know. Okay, from his perspective, this is normal. Like, you want to walk up like this. You do. And he's always spamming need healing. He's bubbling a bit too late as well. He's bubbling when he's full well, when he's 2 HP. And then he overstays. Gets the heal. And it doesn't matter. He can drop down and he can go around the thing here. But he's so late. He's so late. And that's why he dies. He's always in this constant state of, oh shit, I should move. I don't know, it's like adrenaline junkies. You always go bungee jumping, like 24/7.
High score for sure.
Really well done by Spark to keep on going for that kill. It feels like they studied fusion a lot, quite a lot. Scouting from Poco. I like the way fusion are scouting. I really like that. It's interesting. Just making some space. That's a setup right there by Adora. I really want to show you this one. Time to break bubble. Watch. He hits the wall, gets more time to kill him. Or try and kill him. Then he dies. And people say Sado is the issue here. Sado is not the issue. That's something you can't prevent. W breaks. How else are you gonna make space?
Time to raise my
Okay, let's see. You have all these ults. You should be able to make something work. Okay, so Winston jumps away. Bubbles used.
Огонь по готовности.
There's the grab.
Into the iris.
Огонь по готовности.
Pass into the iris.
Oh. Adora breaks trance as well. And then massive bomb. Obviously you have to back out, otherwise. You wasted a lot of time with Sado dying. So Winston goes in. Gets put back. He's not gonna stay there either. That's a nice bomb to...
suiting up.
That's a nice bomb, but Adora blocked it.
I'm back in the fight.
Overtime.
And then finally getting the kills. Finally. That's a good attempt to force. So they pin back. You don't see EQO do this. You never see EQO prepare for a stun intercept like this. Sometimes only. This is how you support your tank that goes in 1v6. This is how you do it. This is the face of a crazy monkey who goes in 1v6 because you're crazy, right? Here though, this is someone who can protect but also attack. Sado here. Sado on the EQO on the other hand, he's chasing 1v6, 1v1 chasing. And I don't know if he has armor pack. Oh, would have guessed. All these colors here. Armor pack for Sado. Is it used? Will Sado die? No. And this stun has nothing of value. Adds zero value to the team. Because he's around the corner. Who can shoot him right here? Well, Neptuno can, but Neptuno is not a Mercy in Valk form, so he's not gonna go headshot like crazy. There's a bubble in between. And yeah. This god is on, sure. But he's not gonna die. He has Primal too. So what if, only what if, EQO wouldn't go solo mode here and help Sado? I feel so bad for the tank, for the main tank in Fusion. And this is probably why Frag is not playing. Because if Frag is in, he probably is not defensive enough. And also, Carpe can't get all the resources, get away with playing alone. We're deciphering Fusion right now. Took me, I think it took us, I mean, I've seen this for a long time coming. Since stage 1, but it took us one map to notice exactly how to play.
Time to raise my APM.
And where the weak links are.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
So let's analyze Spark here a bit. That's a nice catch. So Diva was positioned here to scout, and she just happened to be baited, tricked. Bomb used in order to remake and also not die, so you don't lose space and all.
Allah till mig! Огонь по готовности!
Pass
You see this? What is Carpe doing? I mean, Eco doing here?
Allah till mig!
I need to see this again. I feel like that's such an awkward spot for EQO to be in.
Nerf this.
Seems like attackers almost always go right side or main on Paris. Yeah, those are just the better options because the left is low ground. So Sado sees an empty brig, pretty much like Carpe EQO here. Empty brig, I mean, so alone brig. Let's call that empty. When someone is empty, it's because they are alone. Empty of, they have no energy, no life force, nothing. And, no, we're not gonna call it empty, but... Such an inefficient position by him. Or is it? You're playing for this man. Is it inefficient? Pretty efficient if you want a duel. Not anymore though. It's just so bad. See, people are responding immediately to the brig here. Immediate response. Here's a self bubble to block damage, not self bubble for energy. Here's a boop to boop away, not to kill, to boop away. Neptuno here. Chilling with the smug face. Smug face, putting the chin into his own neck. He's defying physics. And yeah, just chilling, having a nice time looking here at the battle. He's like... Meanwhile, Sado, he's like trying to make things work.
Огонь по готовности!
into the iris.
See you later, Dragoness.
Allah till mig!
I think the reason why they are slow to react on these things is because
Огонь по готовности!
they
Into the iris.
just set up these... They don't make clear plans. It's just reactions, like reaction.
Time to raise my
And probably not clear enough in communication, not comms, what you want to do. Like talking, I mean, could be a fun of... how to say? A lot of noise, clutter, and counter-calling, not being open to each other. Could be that. And then obviously realizing what's happening and then reacting. While Spark is immediately on point, ready. And they rely on these silly fakes. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just a cheese.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
And now they move in. You see this guy? He's not even in position. He has his self bubble, so he can drop, he can chase. But I think maybe they want to kite. So Carpe seems to always go, this is normal for Zarius by the way. You go for the Diva, you farm the Diva, you get a lot of ult charge. But the battle is here. The center of the battle is here. This is the center. Not here. So a normal reaction would be that. Normal reaction, how to say, reaction for Sado and EQO would be that they kite around the pillar like this. Right? And then keep on going with your Zarya because the enemies are gonna keep on chasing. That's what they probably expect. And then you have Poco in the back, ready to bomb. Boombox ready to shoot as well, right? This is what it feels like. I can't remember if this is what happens. Let's see. Oh, it is. It is. It is exactly what happens.
Готовности.
And that's a good bomb setup. It's a great bomb setup. I think the grab here was by coincidence. So now you're stuck with half of your team here. Like your main damage dealer, like your carry, doing nothing. Because they want to play alone, I guess. How much is Carpe actually doing?
Pass into the iris.
Nothing. Like he spends more time running. No surprise Fusion are actually losing this. Boom. And guess who dies because they play alone. They don't realize they can't watch. They're using the binocular thingy. Carp is like playing like this. He's watching through the scope. Oh shit. Oh, there's a bomb there.
Огонь по готовности.
Yeah, let's watch this from his perspective. Yeah, the 50% binocular. So when you play Overwatch, and you have played this for a long time if you're Carpe, you know that this bomb is in front of you because of this triangle, the things here, and the sound. Now, you know that Sado is next to you. Why do you step? Why do you step out to the side? If you know... Maybe he doesn't see. Maybe he doesn't see. Monitor might be off. This part right here is what kills Carpe. And now the fight is basically lost. The fight is basically lost because you have no damage. Fusion don't... I think the issue with Fusion is right. It's kind of clear to me. I have no juice, by the way. I have no juice, no inside info. But from what it looks like, everyone behaving like this solo mode, Sado not behaving... Well, not Sado. I'm not trying to justify Sado, but it's clear that Neptuno tries, you know, for example, to set up oops and all that stuff. Boombox has, you know, far back position, tries to duel Zens, etc. But Poco getting demeched super easy. Either because he's alone, he goes for his own duels versus a diva, standard stuff, but then no one realizes that he gets countered, like focused by a break. Whose job is that? Could be EQO, could be Neptuno, could be Carpe to bubble. Maybe you don't want to bubble. And I feel like EQO, Carpe, mostly EQO is playing with the team for like 5 seconds and then 20 seconds not. Like tunnel visioning. And suddenly, when something happens, Sado is always responding. Like he's like a fireman. Like you can call him any time in the day or the night, and he's 5 seconds later ready to fight or fight a fire. Do the players see the team colors in game, or do they see their default red and blue? No, they see the team colors. And what else? Yeah, Carpe, he's playing alone. I think there's this solo mentality somewhere within the team, in the team culture, splitting the players and then lacking this work. It's very obvious, from me at least. I might be biased here. So take this with a grain of salt. But this does not look like a type of teamwork that Spark has. I'm comparing them only to Spark right now. So this is pretty default position. They disengage as Fusion engages, very normal. Harper still takes these how to say, I got stuck on default, but these wide angles, you see, he's falling lower than Godsby in terms of health, quite a lot. And if, okay, let's try to make this work with math. I'm really bad at math, but let's use this view angle. And then if our base position here takes the wide angle to break LOS with this corner, instead of walking with Sado at the same time, like it's sort of like can't see Sado, or he can't see through the shield. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's sort of like he gets disturbed by the shield. Doesn't. Maybe it's bad synergy actually. I want to rewatch it. You see this? Why wouldn't he go to Sado? Why wouldn't you just go to Sado? Because he's playing alone. That's why, I think. Azen can free farm from here on him for days. Now he's with Sado. Now he's with Sado. He could have had this position without doing the extra leg work like this. He's sort of like the guy at the gym who wants to do 5 extra reps instead of just doing 1 extra rep and then finishing. He's like, nah, dude, I'm gonna go until I bleed, until I go, like, until I want to lose HP. That's him right now. He's playing the same angle as Sado off later, I mean. Now going in with him, that's fine. Unless you want to kill the Zarya. I don't know, it's a disconnect because Sado is backing off right now. EQO is not going in. Boombox is melee range, by the way, for a break coming in here. EQO can't go in because Adora is just gonna go kill Boombox then, right? And Boombox can't sit here because then he's gonna get sniped and killed. So he needs to sit here. So this is a fixed position for EQO and Boombox. This is a default position for Ryan to break LOS with. Default angle. But since Zarya is going in and Sado has bubble, Sado is probably not expecting the bubble, or he's counter calling, or whatever it could be. But you see, he's backing off shielding while Carpe is going for the body block, but he doesn't want full commit because he's about to die. He knows this, or he feels it. You guys see this? Do you see this? Does this make sense? Because to me, this is like... This is like, how to say, what's a good reference? This is sort of like checkmate in chess, you know? It's sort of like a checkmate, like it's a checkmate on carpet right now. Or like it's a no, it's not a checkmate, it's a check, like they're threatening him, the king. And then you just have to back because you won't get stunned and all that. And because of that position here, this push, he has to rotate this wide angle. That's how he takes damage. Discord, boom, on. So there's a disconnect.
Defense matrix activated.
And then he still goes for the car. I guess to be able to right click.
No.
While a Spark, they don't have this disconnect. And EQO just, yeah, owned. This is stuff yeah, I don't know. You can't avoid this. What was Poco doing in that fight? He was controlling the D.Va here. He was controlling the D.Va so that the D.Va doesn't take over blue, because then Poco is forced back here. So yeah, EQO died. Oh wait. Yeah, he's stopping Boop and all that stuff. So EQ got volleyed, Discord. No. Discord plus Xenorbs, I think, right? I don't know, Zarya as well. Why are you going in for the pin? No idea, but they rely on these bad plays, in my opinion, Fusion, to get picks, to get stuff happening. Poco getting stuck in the... He's so excited about the pin, he's getting stuck in this cannon. And yeah, why run off the map and avoid giving any ult charge when you can wave high, when you can say what's up IDK, wanna grab dinner after. And of course IDK is not gonna say no if you don't give him ult charge, so
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
if you're giving him ult charge, I mean, I'm obviously over exaggerating a bit, but I hope you guys see exactly what I mean, right? Normal position. You want to rotate for the corner. That's what they do. Nice kill on the brig there. This is great teamwork. This is great teamwork. So, Boombox probably... let's see, I want to see the trans.
Pass into the eye.
He thought Sado would die for some reason. It's understandable. It's understandable. I think Sado was fine. Because they backed off.
Огонь по готовности.
Or actually, was he fine? No, he wasn't. He wasn't fine. My bad.
Pass into the iris.
See, that's a good bomb, I think. So, Sado's positioning here is... It's only to avoid enemies contesting cart. If he's positioning for this corner, right here, they would just push up the cart and then use the cart themselves for payload shatter, grabs, etc. Right now, you're denying the enemies are a grab. And you're positioning well for your D.Va. But it opens you to this boop here. And it could be a bait. Because Poco can scout, Sado can scout, and then yeah,
Raise my APM.
Pass into the iris.
damage comes in. And Boombox died. Unfortunate. It happens.
Show them.
Oh yeah, Neptune had beat. No, he didn't. He didn't. Engage with beat. See this as well. Beat is not on the two most, well, not two most, but the most important target. Sado. And I think it's because he's beating right here, so you break LOS. Or it could be because Adora is breaking LOS with his shield. We can see it if we go back a tiny second. And this is an important one as well. That's a nice intercept. Boom. That's a massive stun. Almost got the Zarya there. Okay, we're gonna speed this up a bit. Next fight.
Огонь по готовности.
Nerf this.
And the bomb is in. EQO stuns the bomb, which it should. It stops the bomb. Harper has his self bubble, so he can bubble. It's a risky bomb to fight in. He's dead. That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. It's a good bomb by Spark. And then the cap.
Initiating. Ready for battle. Attack incoming in 30 seconds.
새해 복 많이 받. The best things in life.
Move in. Kate back. All good.
Boosters engaged.
What? What? Sado backs.
Activated. Boosters engaged.
He gets stunned. He needs to back, yeah? No shield. Shield cracked. Alright. I'm EQ. I'm Carpet. Let's go in. Shield is cracked. But who cares? Who cares, chat? Let's go in. And because they went in, because Carp is like, ah shit, here we go again. Sado has to pin in. He has to pin in. Unfortunately, you know, Spark doesn't die. Poco dies because he's behind. It's just one small decision, well, not small, major bad decision, chains into several. This is just fundamental chatter. Fundamental chatter. And your main source of damage dies again. Can we see the stats? Is there any way to see people's deaths and all that? Let's see. Not yet? Okay. Yeah, it's insane. They roll in, almost catch Rhea.
Pass
Огонь
Carpe eating. Oh, Carpe got grab eaten. And by this point, Fusion has already lost. So there's almost no no pressure anymore, I guess. They can play a bit better. I think I already have bookmarks. No, I don't have bookmarks. I set up bookmarks yesterday. But it, I think it only sets up for the VOD. Because I had bookmarks set up for Choc versus
One. Attackers incoming.
someone. I forgot who it was.
Stop the payload.
Yeah. Normal engage here. Force off Winston. Just playing it slow here. Rhea going low. Gush we booped off. That's a nice engage. You see, this is so much more cleaner. When Fusion can play Winston, and also don't not worry about pressure and all that, losing, because they already lost. It's so much more tighter. So it definitely feels like it's a mentality thing for them. That's a clean engage. Wanna see it again? That's a great boop. Split them off completely. And then Poco tries to boop forward. And Bebe's, yeah, just behind. Next fight. Unlucky Carpe. Overstayed. That's a great, great grab by Godsby. Okay, jumps a bit too much.
Pass into the iris.
There's Trance to push in. They used to grab last fight, so Trance is free. IQ almost dying there. Beat chained in. That's a nice primal, but Gushwe has Shatter. That's a Shatter coming. I think it looks like he wants to Shatter, but he just gets soloed. Soud is making a lot of space here. Then he overstays. And Carpe. Grab eaten and then died. Oh no, I have no idea what he's thinking. He's botting out here. So once he's dead, you just have to go back. Safe push. It's very difficult to force enemies off the ship. And this is a set play where they try to pin people into the hallway there, or the stairs. Unless they give us a direct way to share matches. I think they have planned for a way to share replays, but it's not implemented or won't be implemented yet. How did they die there? Ah, so Sado got stunned. Okay, with rally up. Okay. Next fight. Carpe getting staggered massively.
Pass into the iris.
And then Boombox committing with Trance. Gushwe dead. I don't know if this is correct to commit with Trance.
Огонь по готовности.
Nerf this.
Yeah, this is over. EQ has no idea of where the bomb is. He's like spinning. You see, he's spinning like crazy. He wanted to dodge the stun from Adora as well, while dodging, while blocking for the shatter.
Pass into the iris.
And then Carpet tries to block the trance. They almost get it. Neptuno using beat for the bomb. Oh, not for the bomb, but for engaging and fighting. Meanwhile, D9. So you committed all these ults for C9. Tunnel vision. Standard positions. Now. Boop goes in. Bubble. Completely, you know, dealing with Neptuno here. It's sort of like you have this one-dimensional way of engaging so that they don't think about who do you want to block off, like do we need to block off Adora? We need to stun someone at the same time, etc. Shadow comes in, Carp is AFK, gets stunned. Boombox as well. And finish off. Yeah, finished off.
Огонь по готовности.
Round 1 complete. Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Yeah, this is already godsend for reviews. I mean, the private ones.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Alright. First fight coming up.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
At this point, I think Fusion are just gonna... I don't know, it feels like there's gonna be a massive amount of changes in the roster. Based on how they play right now. So you take car wash fight here. They bait, they don't bait, but they position to boop with Rhea. They tried to lock in Carpe. You see Lucia going across.
Routing power to forward shield.
Then, oh, EQ is going low. IDK killed, nice. And with Winston, you can't get baited into fighting there. You need to play range. Okay, so EQ drops. They go for the Zen. Nice kill. Neptuno dies on high ground. Honestly, I think Sado is playing Winston simply because it's so much more easy to be self-reliant as Winston in this comp. Bomb on the other side. It's fine. Nice. And now, grab plus trans was used for Spark. No, yeah, Spark. Second. See what's happening. Ah, they're just trying to hold the ship here. Playing it safe. I like how safe Fusion is playing it in the ship, not overextending. Sado is respecting the range a lot more actually. Then Bebe sniped. Boombox happens. There's the primal. You boop into a stun. And if they wanted to, they can grab him and just kill him easily. Spark, that is.
Огонь по готовности.
This is where Winston Goats loses versus Rhine Goats because of Shatter.
Into the iris.
So there's a grab.
Come on.
Boombox trances. While there's a beat, by the way. While there's a beat. And he gets sucked up into the trance from underneath.
Defense matrix
I think at least he gets sucked up underneath. But yeah, they wasted both support ults. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Well, nothing. Just gonna sit here, poke, poke, poke. Wait for bubble. Then engage. And yeah, Poker tried to go in, make some space, take... This is a position where he tries to avoid damage, also go behind or above, etc. But he uses bomb because of not wanting to lose the fight here and getting demicked
Огонь по
and killed.
готовности.
So Poker doing a solo play, Carpe doing a solo play, well with EQO. Getting Godspeed is the right thing, but Bebe is there for the trance.
nerf this.
Then bomb from Rhea. Gets the kills, right. I think the issue was when they used both support ults here and Poker just storming in alone. Where's everyone looking now?
Огонь по готовности.
That's a good catch. That's a great catch. Poker went up, grab comes in. So they have someone scouting for it. Spark is on top of Fusion, scouting when Poker goes up. There's the grab, catching 2 people. Don't need any more. Then pin and all that damage. You don't have trance to deal with that, so yeah. You die. Where's everyone looking now?
10 seconds remaining.
Looking forward, okay. The Carpet wants to get up on the bridge. Looks like it. They didn't have time. Let it touch. They don't want to overstep anything because they know Spark has a lot of ults. Poker tries to get high ground there. Both Reinhardts are looking for Shatter as well.
Time to raise my AP.
So Godspeed, he has Bubble, I think, right? Yeah, he has Bubble. Adora has Shield. And this is to line up a Shatter. Well, I think it's a way to, you know, try to bait Shatter.
Allah till mig. Allah till mig.
Rhea coming up behind. Nice focus on Rhea there. Forcing him completely away. And if he's forced away or demicked, then Carpe can grab.
Огонь по готовности.
There's the grab.
Pass into the iris.
The trance and beat used. Beat coming in later. Nice body block by Fusion there. Trance by Boombox. Kill Godspeed. Good. Nice. Then third point.
Огонь по готовности.
That's a great grab. But everyone got looped back by IDK. So you miss out on a lot of damage. And then while shattering, IDK dies. Since shield is gone, right?
60 seconds remaining.
Ah, Saro getting pummeled. Why is EQO not helping?
Routing power to forward
No idea. Saro shouldn't, you know, I don't know if he could back out there. The grab is gonna come.
Огонь по готовности.
Allah till mig. Time to raise my APM.
Right. Sado gets booped and then stunned. EQ was booped as well. Does Carpa have... No, he doesn't have the bubble. Ah, this is unfortunate. This is really unfortunate. Yeah, you have nothing for Sado now. That's a really good boop. Ah, he tried actually. He tried to actually help him.
Routing powers forward barrier. Defense matrix activated.
Great boop onto EQO. You see this? IDK going in. And now you have to use friendly bubble on EQO.
Get through
And it's a kind of awkward engage.
Allah till
Огонь по готовности.
Nice shatter.
The iris.
That's a shatter punishing the Vice Strike from Gujwe.
engage.
Pass into the iris.
This
10 seconds remaining.
forward barrier. Now show them.
Great pen. I think Spark overextended when they chased her. Obviously, they wanna... It might not be obvious, but Spark tried to push in since it's the... yeah. Overtime soon. And they want to keep under pressure. Could have been... I think it was the right choice, but it was overextending and, you know... They had to pay the price for it.
Готовностим.
This is a great grab. Off point there for them. Then Shatter blocked. Used. That's a nasty stun on Sado. Unfortunately, Boombox doesn't have Shatter. I mean, not Shatter, I mean Trance. Oh. Oh. Let's watch this.
Oh, let's break it down!
Pass into the iris.
You saw that? You saw that, right? Could save Sado. Maybe he didn't realize it. But yeah, Sado would have been saved by Carpe. Most definitely. He tried after, so probably just muscle memory here. And then because EQO started jumping, he didn't block the shatter. Bad habits. Shadow went underneath him, so Boombox and Carpe died as a result. Massive bomb getting Gush away. But Carpe dies.
Готовностим.
So just a lot of personal mistakes.
Into the iris.
Fusion has a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work.